Right, what is going on, everyone? This is your boy Tanveer Side, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, tag everyone, hit the bell notification button. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the Bangladesh Test and T20 squad that is selected for the India tour. But before that, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this whole Shakib fiasco. Don't think I haven't covered it. Shakib being one of my favorite players. Okay, for those of you who don't know, apparently Shakib got like a 2-year ban with the with the possibility of being brought down to 1 year. However, the interesting thing was, see, here's the thing. It's more than one fold. Okay. First of all, there is no, as far as I know, there is no incident of Shakib actually committing a criminal offense, or like basically spot, you know, doing actual match fixing or spot fixing or taking money from the bookie or whatnot. So apparently, what's going on is that he's in trouble for not reporting this guy called Deepak Agarwal. Now, a lot of people are raising questions regarding the timing of this. That maybe India had something to do with it. Who knows? Maybe low key they did. But it's not like Shakib helped his case either. Because here's the thing, it's been going on for 2 years. Why the ICC decided to clamp down upon him now, that is something to ponder upon. Okay, and also part of it said that he wanted to meet Deepak Agarwal. I don't know for what reason, but from that point, everything is up in speculation. But yes, Shakib admitted his entire guilt, and I think this was maybe a bit more strategic than whatnot, because had he had not admitted his guilt, you would have been banned for what you call it for 2 years. But I don't get it. Why for two? You'd get the maximum thing for 2 years instead of the 1 year probation period. But I don't get it. Why? Why now? And that too. Why? Uh, like it's something's just fishy. Like it's about this timing. It's not making sense. Does the BCB have something to do with it in terms of as a revenge? I don't think so. Because this was brought about by the ICC Anti-Corruption Unit, which is apparently separate from the ICC itself. But here's the thing: in in favor of the notion that India like Loki might not be involved, is that the suspension is for over a year minimum. India's involvement with Bangladesh is not for a year. It's just for this series, at least. So, according to the FTP, and also, Shakib is banned from all forms of cricket, not just international cricket. So I don't know what's going on. So I I don't know if it maybe it was just for by international cricket. Like you could have perhaps pointed fingers at India, but or someone else. But I think this is just a coincidence. So that's the other side of the argument, that maybe it's just a coincidence. However, I would have liked for this to at least come about after the India tour, because the timing is very, very bad. I don't know. Please put down the comment section below. Did Deepak Agarwal very recently get arrested or something? If he got arrested, then that would make a lot more sense that, okay, okay, like this is just a coincidence. If you did not get arrested, then yeah, then conspiracy theory. But anyways, now that being out of the way, and yes, yes, it is a bad day for Shakib and whatnot, but we all have to take it in stride. Okay, and we all have to move on because there's there's nothing we can do about it really. But anyway, um, so as his replacement, I believe Tajul Islam and Mominul Haq came in. Mominul Haq, at least, going to be the captain for the Bangladesh team in the test. So here's the test squad. No, here's my thought on the test squad. Hold on, no, that's not it. Oh, sorry. Let's start with the T20 squad. Abdullah, Liton Das, Shamu Sarkar, Mohammad Naeem, Mushfiqur Rahim, Afif Hussain, Musaddaq Hussain, Aminul Islam, Arfat Sani, Alamin Hussain, Mustafiz Rahman, Shafil Islam, Mohammad Mithun, Tajul Islam, Abu Haider Rani. I think this is a a decent. This is a well-rounded side, although not on par with the ODI with the Indian team squad, but this is a pretty well-rounded side. Because they have variety in spin. Like they have left arm spinners. I think they might have yeah. Mosaddaq Hussain can bowl right arm spin like a part time whatnot, and they have two left arm spinners. They even have a leg spinner, and they have a they have two left arm pacers, I believe. Wait, they have two left arm pacers, and believe they have Shafiul Islam and uh, Mohammad Mithun, the Shafir Islam, and they have Alamin Hussain. So that's good to see. Uh, there is no Rubul Hussain though, but I don't know. Maybe this is just like like that phase of his life again where Rubul Hussain is kept out. Maybe he's just retained as an ODI specialist. Now the Test squad: Shadman Islam, Imrul Kais, Saif Hassan, Mominul Haq, Liton Das, Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah, Mahmoud Mithun, Musaddaq Hussain, Mehdi Hassan, Tajul Islam, Naim Hassan, Mustafiz Rahman, Alamin Hussain, Abu Jaid, Ibadat Hussain. Okay, so for the test squad, they picked Abu Jaid and not Abu Haider, and they picked Ibadat Hussain. So they're banking on their right arm pacers a bit more. And yes, Mustafiz is in the test squad as well, but I think they're going to be a bit more judicious with him. And there is that day-night test as well. Like, although, like I don't know if there might be some doubts over it. I didn't read the article, but yeah, it's good to see Saif Hassan like get such a big platform to debut on. And obviously, like, good to see Imrul Kais back because Tamim Iqbal, like, like he's got to become a daddy for the second time. So needs to stay at home or whatnot. So that's there. It will be nice to see what Naim Hassan does as well. So this side maybe a little less all-rounded because you had Naim Hassan, you have uh, Mehdi Miraz, you have Taijul Islam, and I'm not too sure if you have any more left-arm spinners. Mohammad Mithun. No, I don't think you have any more left-arm spinners. Mominul Haq, no, you can't expect him to bowl left-arm spin. Uh, and be like massively successful with it. But yeah, I would say the T20 squad looks a little more well-rounded, but the Test squad looks a little bit more seasoned, if you will. Although not by much, but a little bit more seasoned. Now, the outcome of this tournament, like this entire, like everyone and their mothers are expecting a complete whitewash, rightfully so, because India at home are on invincible form. Okay, very few teams can actually beat India at home. Well, that's why like Australia beating them at home was actually such a big deal. Okay, but overall, if if anything, like, I don't see this much more than a platform where there can be some individual performances by Bangladesh. Apart from that, I don't see much more happening. All right, guys, let me know what you thought about this squad in the comment section below and the whole Shakib Al Hasan fiasco. And also, what do you think would be the most realistic outcome of this tour for Bangladesh? All right, as always, hit that like, subscribe, bell notification button. This is Tanvir Said, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.